Dwarfplay says, can hardcore Ironman accounts on death be put back on Tutorial Island as level 3 characters with reset stats and to live up to the hardcore game mode as it does in every other game?
At present, I think we'd have trouble doing the full reset they're describing.
We don't have a way to do it.
Well then, you should probably get fucking started on a way to do it then, huh, Kieran?
So,
without a lot of manual labor, which is
Your job? The thing that they pay you to do.
basically every single variable on your account. We would have to manually have a piece of script that sets it back to its default value.
Then you should probably start getting someone to write that script, right? Because, you know, Hardcore Ironman's supposed to be releasing next month, and apparently it's going to be a lot of work for you to get it done by then.
Ronan said earlier, we have to stick with what we pulled as well.
Or, you know, you could just re-poll it based on this information, which is something that you have done several times in the past for several different polls.
Why would I make a normal Ironman if I can just make a hardcore Ironman and then when I die I'll be a normal Ironman anyways?
Yeah, I think an interesting counterpoint to that.
I'm going to cut you right off there, Longbeard. But to the fact of the matter is there's no reason not to make a hardcore Ironman, because all you get is access to a new high scores that you can be on for a little bit, and then when you die, nothing bad happened. Not very hardcore, is it? You just go back to being a regular Ironman, so there's no reason to feel hardcore at all when you're playing it, because it's the same exact thing as a regular Ironman.
Is that you're going to progress those accounts completely differently. There's things that you're going to do as an Ironman to get ahead and that you wouldn't risk doing as a hardcore.
But what the fuck am I risking? That's the whole point they're not getting. You're not risking anything by making a hardcore Ironman. All you're getting is a new high score. There's not actually anything being risked, which is why we want this reset feature to be added in, because then there's actual risk to the account. If I'm just going to end up being a regular Ironman at some point in time in the future because DCs happen all the fucking time on this game, then why not just play it like a regular Ironman and have my own free high scores for a little bit? Why don't they understand we're just asking them to actually make hardcore Ironman actually a hardcore game mode? We're asking for the risk that the name promises. I don't understand how they can't see that.
That suddenly becomes an incredibly long script that would get longer week after week, and every time we add a new bit of data to the game, we'd have to remember to put in this script as well.
Oh no, you're right. Sounds like way too much effort. God forbid you guys accidentally stop this from being a useless update.
Which, yeah, obviously we could just slow down and do it every time there's an update so that you could have...
I think I would actually prefer it if you guys slowed down when you were releasing updates. You could actually use the extra time for quality assurance testing, because it seems like right now, from all the recent things you've added to the game, you'd have absolutely zero time scheduled for that.
So, I'm afraid no, that's not something we can really offer.
Hardcore Ironman is ready. Woo! Thanks for watching, guys. Regardless of whether or not they actually end up fucking fixing Hardcore Ironman, I'm probably going to make one because I enjoyed it in RuneScape 3. So if you enjoyed, please hit subscribe so that you will be able to check out that series when it is released.